get you to say your name and title, please, so that I can get a level check.
Yeah, my name is Dalyn, and I'm the Program Associate with Florida PIRG.
All right, great. Why don't we begin by telling me, what are GMOs?
GMOs are genetically modified organisms, and these are seeds that grow our fruit, that are our food that we eat, and they have the DNA of the seed has been altered in some way. So, for instance, you can cross-pollinate different fruits. Like I could inject part of an apple into the genetic makeup of an apple into an orange. But the problem with GMOs is that they have increased pesticide use, and about 80% of GMOs have pesticides in them. And so since GMOs have come about, chemicals like Roundup, which is a pesticide, have increased in the environment by about 15 times. And another problem that you get from using GMOs is that the amount of weeds that become present, they're called super weeds, become resistant to the pesticides. So there are almost generally no weeds, and it basically knocks out all labor. So actually, when working on this campaign, I ran into a seed producer, somebody who makes the seeds, and he is pro-GMO because it eliminates all labor you have to use on your farm, so you don't have to use laborers.
And you're working on a campaign to have supermarkets label foods that contain genetically modified organisms.
That's right. So PIRG nationally is working on a campaign in the 24 states that we're in to target specific grocery store chains. A lot of people are targeting Safeway and just other grocery stores. But here in Florida, we're targeting Publix because they're the largest chain in Florida. They have a great customer base, and people just generally love Publix. So we think that if Publix were to start labeling GMOs, such as Whole Foods has done, then other grocery stores would certainly follow. And they also have done really well catering to organic customers. They have organic food in their stores and generally like pretty good selection of healthy foods, and have started labeling some things already.
Have you had a response then from Publix?
I have not had a response from Publix. I've heard that they're generally very hard to get a meeting with. So I do know that they have been getting a lot of petitions. I have an online petition that you can go and check out at floridapirg.org. And if you sign a petition, it goes directly to the CEO of Publix, William Crenshaw's email, asking him to label GMOs.
There's legislation in Tallahassee in the state legislature to label GMO foods. How's that going?
So this bill has been introduced in the House before, and it has been squashed. So I know that this bill right now to label GMO foods, which when I read through it, it pretty much just seems, I was reading through this, and it seems like everything is so logical. Why would you not label GMOs when around 60 other countries have banned GMOs altogether because they don't know what the risks are of using GMOs? And just the consumer right to know. I have a right to know if I'm consuming GMOs or not. So it seems like something that's very straightforward to me. It should be passed, I believe, but it's always very hard to get this passed because of the large chemical corporations and biotech corporations like Monsanto, who have all this money and leverage to lobby and really influence that decision.
You mentioned Monsanto. There's an annual march against Monsanto. I think it's coming up in about a month.
Yes.
Does that tie into your campaign at all?
It does not, but I have been working with the March Against Monsanto people, and they are very enthusiastic about the campaign. They've been helping me a great deal, and their march is on May 24th. So, and thousands of people get involved in that. So it's a very big deal.
And finally, what's the next step for your group? Do you have any events coming up?
Yes, we have 2 press events coming up. One tomorrow in Tallahassee at 1 p.m. where Representative Ray Winkle-Vasalinda, who is a co-sponsor of the GMO labeling bill in the House, will be speaking along with a farmer and a student. Other GMO Free Florida will be there. And then on Monday in downtown St. Petersburg at the Publix on 3rd Street, 2nd and 3rd Ave, we're having another protest rally press event where we'll have a farmer. He's from Healthy Heritage and he works on GMO stuff a lot, and a woman from World Movement Change will be there, and some other folks who support GMO labeling. And it's going to be at 11 a.m.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you, Sean.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah.